So what happened for me on this site was first of all, I heard, get the water and land connected, and they're related organisms. And I've been hearing this all over Florida for this whole trip so far. It's the same thing: get the water and the land connected, get everything connected. So it kind of shapes the treatment up quickly. Did a little basics, and to see if the trees were all right. Trees are fine. Just make them part of everything and bring everything together. And so that's what we kind of did. And the nice part of the whole thing was about mid-treatment, and the whole thing went in the light for me. The whole area went in the light, and that just really went out from here. I could see the whole island and beyond go all in the light from that. And that's when that happens. It's just I know that I'm doing some good, and that I'm really helping out everybody, and that with the work I'm doing is really good work. And it's not only that, it's not really just, it isn't an ego thing like doing good work, but it's a thing of helping out these organisms so that they're less disturbed and less destructed by human disturbance, and that's what's important. Thank you.
And now if you would take this from me, what I want to add to this is what really struck me is about this whole idea of connection. And I've struggled with that for a long time. And what I finally realized is that I and many humans really don't understand. We have nothing to relate to that is really the level of connection that these nature beings need. We don't relate to that. We perceive ourselves as individuals. We think that when we're in a family or working at a job together, that's connection. And it is. It's probably the best level of connection we can get as humans. But we still have this underlying concept and deep, deep level of beliefs of separation. Uniqueness, that's one thing, but it's a separation. And so we put that on nature. So it's hard for us to understand this incredible level of interconnectivity, and we called it coordinated interdependence and high levels of interaction. It's hard for us humans to understand and relate to that. And seeing that today was a breakthrough for me, because now I can recognize that in myself. Oh, I don't really understand it, so let me reach out and try to understand what that high level of coordinated interdependence in nature really could mean for them, coming from nature's point of view. So that was a big breakthrough for me.
Well, Basia's talking about connectivity and interdependence. What'd she call it?
Coordinated
interdependence.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, coordinated interdependence.
And frankly, I like coordinated interaction better, because they're not really dependent on each other. But okay, I think I like that word a little better.
Okay, coordinated interaction.
Better. Okay, I think I like that word better. But here's the thing I really got today. Part of that was this entrainment within the species. I got it really clear what that entrainment was within a species. And then when you get to see, it kind of then so you got all these species all in entrainment together, right? And then they just kind of coalesce. I don't know how else to say it, but they all coalesce into one, because they see the opportunity of being one. They can be stronger, okay, as one. So then that's when the community starts to form, and then they share food and they balance food among themselves. So that's where you get this coordinated interaction, or whatever you want to call this, interdependence, whatever you want to call it. You get this coordinated interaction, okay? And I call it functional functional connectivity, because they're all feeding each other and giving each other fluid so that they're all working together as one, and then that drives that connection, partnership, balance, synchronicity, and synergy that we want to have among all the organisms. And I just get a bigger window into that all the time, and the bigger window here was the water and the land and their related organisms all coming together as one. Thank you.